hanging around downtown by myself, and I had too much time to sit and think about myself. And then there she was. Anyways, this is the Hell in a Cell predictions video. As you see, I am not editing this video at all because I don't have very much time at all to even put it up on the internet. So here we go. I'm actually looking forward to this pay-per-view. Yes, I have been looking forward to plenty of pay-per-views in the past, but this year is especially awesome. And even with the overdone Hell in the Cell type match that they have this entire pay-per-view based around, I am still very interested in it. Now let's break it down. We gotta do this predictions video. Well, you know, I always say it is not a predictions video, but more of an analyst video and stuff like that. But, you know, like Crystal pointed out, I only say that, you know, until I'm right. Because when I'm right, then, you know, it was a predictions video, and I wasn't just looking through it. But, see, the point is, I'm going to do these predictions this time. These will be predictions. Now, Air Boom, the tag team champions, the 2-cent champions, whatever you want to call them, that belt is hideous, but I'm starting to get used to it, I guess, because I haven't noticed it in a couple of weeks. They're the champions. They're going against Dolph Ziggler, a guy who doesn't really need to be in a tag team match. I mean, really, I think he's doing alright in the singles arena, so I don't really get why they're putting him in there. His tag partner is Jack Swagger, a guy who really needs to do something, because he is so uninteresting to me. I just don't get it. You know, he's supposed to be like this big heel, supposed to be taking over like Kurt Angle's old spot or something. I don't know what they're trying to do, but it ain't working for me. They're going to go against the tag champions. I don't think there's a chance in hell that they're going to win the tag team champions tonight. It just doesn't really make any sense to me, so I'm going to go with Air Boom, just because it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, of course they could win. Anything can happen in the WWE, but I'm not predicting that. Air Boom remains champion. Sin Cara versus Sin Cara. I really don't even know what to think about this match, but I can tell you this. Thank you, WWE, for putting different masks on them. You got Black Sin Cara versus Blue Sin Cara. Yes, it is a racist match, but, you know, that's the way they listed it. Black Sin Cara versus Blue Sin Cara. At least on Wikipedia. I guess on WWE website it actually wasn't like that. It was just Sin Cara versus Sin Cara, so whatever. To me it's confusing. When you got two blue dudes in the ring doing moves to each other, I can't tell the difference. I don't know how all of y'all tell the difference. I know one guy's bigger than the other guy. One guy's got a scar across the stomach. I still can't tell the difference. I know I watch it in low quality on the internet, unlike a lot of people who get to watch it in high definition on the television, but I don't because I don't have cable. I have a PS3 that I watch stuff on. And until the WWE networks come to the PS3, I will remain watching it not in full quality. And yes, I watch it on Justin TV, but not always can I get the HD feed. And I swear, even when I do, I still can't tell the difference. Who is going to win? Sin Cara? Sin Cara? Well, duh, Sin Cara is going to win. I just messed up my eyebrow by doing that. I would say the heel Sin Cara, the black Sin Cara, the black mask Sin Cara should win, because if the face wins, isn't the whole feud already over from the get-go? You always gotta let the bad guy come in there and get a good win, don't you think? So I'm gonna pull for him. Can you see that? I'm pulling for him. Anyways, Beth Phoenix versus the champion, the women's champion, no, the Divas champion, yes, Kelly. Whew. Beth better win this, because Beth, man, she's freaking hot. And I want to see her just decimate Kelly. I mean, Kelly has been winning on a winning streak since the beginning of time. And ever since she's had that championship, it's just been Kelly using Kronicz's hooked on Kronicz finisher and calling it the K2 or whatever. I don't like that. I don't like her ripping off Stone Cold's moves. I don't like her doing the same old thing over and over. She's like the John Cena of women's wrestlers, except she doesn't make her own crappy moves. She uses other people's moves and makes them look crappy. I don't like that. Beth Phoenix, if you don't win, I'm going to be extremely angry. By the time we hit the Raw review tomorrow night, I'm going to be swearing, cussing, going crazy if Beth Phoenix ain't the champion, you know what I mean? Alright, Sheamus versus Christian. A match that I couldn't really care less about, but I'm going to go with Sheamus. I don't think that Christian needs to win and get back in the title picture. I mean, I think I'm kind of done with that. He can kind of move on. Don't really care about seeing him in the title picture. I'm just saying, I don't know. It's just not working for me. I can't believe Sheamus has grown on me so much, but dude, you are gonna be WWE's face in not very much time, if you aren't already in some capacity. Randy Orton versus Mark Henry for the World Heavyweight Championship, the championship that's on SmackDown, of course. I see the big behemoth, world's strongest man, Mark Henry, retaining the belt. I mean, come on. He needs to retain it for a little bit. I'm actually liking his gimmick. I'm liking what he's doing. He needs to go on a path of destruction for a while. I don't mind him having the belt for a long time, honestly. He can roll right up into the Royal Rumble. I don't care. He can go all the way to WrestleMania with that belt and drop it. I mean, I'm digging it. You know, it's different. I like it. Do you like it? I think it's good. At first, I was like, but I'm okay with it. Now, he retains in a Hell in a Cell match. I mean, come on. He's got to beat him to a pulp, right? It's in a Hell in a Cell match, and he's the world's strongest. Anyways, John Cena versus CM Punk versus Alberto Del Rio in a triple threat Hell in a Cell match. All right. I hate to burst everybody's bubble, and I hope, I don't know. I hate to burst your bubble, but CM Punk ain't going to win this. There's no chance in hell CM Punk is going to win the championship on this match. He's not built up to it. They hadn't done the storyline like this. I mean, he's just in the match to make some people happy. I mean, to be honest, yeah, he could still win the belt, and I'd be extremely surprised. I'd be the first to say, hey, I was completely wrong, and I would tell you, you know, I was wrong. I must have missed something, but nothing in the storyline points to CM Punk winning at all. Sorry to say. This is going to be John Cena retaining the belt, I think. Alberto Del Rio could win it and go into Mexico. I don't know. I would almost rather see him go into Mexico and beat John Cena in Mexico and become the champion. Del Rio, WWE champion, the heel in Mexico. Man, talk about some serious booze and heat. You could drum up so much heat. I mean, if you can't drum up the ultimate heat in Mexico with the heel, you know, winning the belt, the Mexican aristocrat in Mexico, you know, if he can't generate that heat there, to me, Alberto Del Rio can't get it anywhere. And I think he can. Alberto Del Rio is an amazing superstar. He hasn't even been in WWE that long, and he has just got star written all over him. But at the same time, it's not written anywhere, you know what I mean? Because he's just in his underwear. Now, so many things, so many things in this match could happen. We have the possibility of Miz and Truth coming in. Possibility. Nash, Triple H, John Laurinaitis, even John Laurinaitis has got a new diva on his side that's a heel. I mean, and the possibility of an NWO or some kind of group reforming. Mick Foley is teasing coming to Hell in a Cell. I'm completely positive that he's going to come in there and do something with Triple H. I mean, they got the longest history ever. Anyways, that's where I see CM Punk going. I see CM Punk, yeah, once again getting jackknifed. I know, it happens so many times. But I see him getting into a feud with one of these people and possibly a group forming. I think Del Rio, Cena is going to go their own way. And you can go your own way, CM Punk, because I think you're going to continue with this Miz, Truth, Nash, John Laurinaitis, Triple H whole storyline as it evolves. And the possibility of Mick Foley. All these elements, I think, is what's going to make the pay-per-view. I don't really think the matches really matter that much. They're just the same old, same old. But to me, the formation of a possible new group is what has got my attention. And I hope it's got the attention of everybody else. Because if that doesn't have your attention at least, then I don't think anything can get your attention. So that's all I got to say about this review. I think I said that John Cena is probably going to walk out as the champion. That's what I'm betting on, what I'm hoping on, I think would be the best way to go. And the possibility of a new group forming. Oh, it's going to be very interesting. And catch Kronicz and possibly Crystal on the Raw review coming up after Monday Night Raw.